So here's our last way of finding these zeros, which is the quadratic formula. Now, I graph this on my graphing calculator, and it looks a little bit like this. Comes down and doesn't even touch the x-axis. So you might say there's no roots, but we have learned about imaginary numbers, so there are roots there. It's just a complex number. But let's try to find out what that is. And you know why? Because we can. Okay, let's do it. Now the formula, let's see, Xavier was a negative boy who couldn't decide whether to go to the radical party or B squared and miss out on 4 awesome chicks who needed to be home by 2 a.m. Okay, there's our formula. Now, A equals 1, B, I guess I'd do it like that, B equals -4, and C equals 5. Now, where do those numbers come from? They are the coefficients in front of each of these terms, okay, separated by a plus or minus. So 1 is in front of the x, that's why A is 1. -4 is in front of this term, which is x, so -4 goes there, and 5. So it's all the number part. Okay, let me plug it in and see what it looks like. So I plugged all the numbers in. Now it is negative b, so when we plug a negative number in for negative b, negative and negative, that's a positive. So -4 squared is positive 16. Negative times a negative is a positive. 4 times 1 times 5, okay, 4ac divided by 2. Okay, let's go to the next step. So the next step looks like this. And we've got, let's see, so it took 16 minus, that's 20. 16 minus 20 is -4. Whoa, negative number. Oh, that makes sense because I know it's complex number. It's got to have an I in there, square root of -1. Aha! Okay, here we go. You don't got me yet. Here we go. Let's do this thing. We've got x equals 4 plus or minus. The square root of -4 is going to be, well, the square root of 4 is 2. And of course, the square root of -1 is I, all over 2. Now don't forget that what we can do is we can divide the 2 into the 4 and this 2 over there. It has to be able to be divided into both of them in order to simplify it. So our final answer, I think it's our final answer, looks something like this. We've got x equals 2 plus or minus I. There it is. And that's it. Let's see. So, yeah, we divided by 2, and we got 2 divided by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1, 1i. And that is our final answer. Okay, in fact, that was a question from your classwork, number 127. Okay, I hope these help, and let's see. I'm going to see one of you guys tomorrow. Must be G period, end of the day, and we've got that group test. So, anyway, don't be nervous. You're going to do great, and I will see you tomorrow.